Hi everyone. Today I am going to explain about what are the characteristics of software over hardware. Okay, in that the first point is software is to be developed. It is not manufactured. Here we are using two words, developed and manufactured. These two words are looks like similar, but they are having lot of different meaning. We cannot say the hardware is developed and we cannot say the software is manufactured, and the software is developed by the software engineers and hardware is manufactured by the design engineers. The real example for this statement is, if we take for example mobile, we can say the mobile is manufactured and the related apps which are present in the mobile, they have to set as a developed. For example WhatsApp, the WhatsApp is developed, like that the mobile is manufactured. So that is the difference between software and hardware. Coming to the second characteristic of software over hardware is, software does not wear out. Wear out is nothing but expired. What he is saying, software does not wear out, nothing but software is does not expired. Coming to hardware, the hardware should be expired. At early stage of manufactured hardware, the failure rate should be high. We have to find out the failures and we have to rectify that failures. Then the curve will be nothing but the failure rate will be decreased and it will maintain idealized for some time. And when we are not using this hardware for a long time, then some damage should occur. Then again the failure rate should be increased. At that time, if we replace the hardware part with any other spare part, then we can say it as a hardware is wear out. And if we observe this curve, it looks like a bathtub. So we can say the name of the failure curve for hardware is bathtub curve. Next, coming to failure curve for software. Initially at the early stages, the failure rate should be high here also, and we have to find out the failures and we have to rectify the failures. Then the curve will be failure rate will be decreased and it will be idealized after rectifying the errors. So the name of the failure curve for software is idealized curve. Coming to the above curve, initially the failure rate should be high. If after rectifying the errors, if the customer changes any requirements, then the failure rate should be increased due to that change, and then again we have to rectify that errors, then failure rate should be decreased, and if again he want any change, then the failure rate will be increased and we have to rectify that. Like that, if customer changes any requirements or if we update any requirement in that software, then only the failure rates will be increased and we have to rectify those and it will be decreased. Rather than any changes or any updation in software, then the failure rate should be idealized. If we change any modifications in that software, only failure rate will be increased. The software is not having any expire date, software is having only updation. So the name of this curve is idealized curve. The third characteristic of software is to be custom built. Why we are saying custom built means, we are gathering all the requirements from the customer point of view only, and based on that requirements only we are developing the required software. So it is said to be custom built. So these are about the characteristics of software. The overview of characteristic of software is to be developed, not manufactured, and software does not wear out, nothing but software does not have any expired date, and software is to be custom built. So these three are the main important characteristics of software. I think you have got an idea about what are the characteristics of software. In our next video, we will discuss about the evolving roles of software.